Today, I'm going to show you the one trading indicator that was a game changer for me when I started out. Hopefully it can do the same for you. As we day traders use indicators to help for chart reading and executions, using the right indicators is very important to your success. Well, not just using the right indicators, but actually know how to use them effectively is vital for winning. So without further ado, let's get right into it. The one indicator that was a game changer for me at the time when I was a newbie is none other than RSI. Yes, it is the RSI that you might be already using and perhaps finding it not very effective. That's because you don't know how to use it effectively. How I use it is very different than many others, and you get to see how it's supposed to be used and used effectively to win trades. Now, if you watch this short video all the way to the end, then I give you an extra bonus way to use RSI that can make it even more powerful. So don't skip halfway. With all that said, let's go to my computer and I demonstrate how this works. Okay, here we are at my desktop. As you can see, I have a chart pull up. I'm using SPY to demonstrate the use of RSI. As you can see on the screen, there's nothing showing, no other indicators except for RSI. So if you're using RSI, you're probably quite familiar with what it is, and I'm pretty sure, or I think most likely, you are learned or been taught to use RSI when it's below the line, below 30. As you can see, there are two lines there. One is the 70 line and one is for the 30, and anything below 30 is oversold, and anything above 70 is overbought. So anytime when it goes below 30 is when you're supposed to buy. That's a buying signal. And whenever it goes above 70, that's when you sell, right? And that's pretty much a lot of people, even myself when I first started, learned that's the way. But as you can see, I'm just going to point out here, like if you are going in, let's say that you're this is starting of the day, let's say you're going here, it's touching from above, touching 30, you're supposed to buy. But if you bought here, as you can see, this would be where you would have where you would buy, right? But as you can see, it keeps going down, all the way down. So if you buy here, then you would go into negative right away, and you don't know when it would go back up, or if it would go back up. So a lot of people find that RSI is not that reliable, and that's what I thought at first as well. So let's look at 70, at this 70 line. So when it crosses 70 line, you're supposed to sell. But if you sell here, then that would be where you would sell. And when you sell, it's still going up all the way up to the top here. So you'll be losing out about half as much. You only get half as much of the profit. Like, we can't just always going to be able to sell it at the very top, but at least be up here somewhere, right? So, and you don't want to sell it here, right? You'll be missing out half the profits if you have got in at here. But if you got in at here, and if you hold that long, you only got a little bit. See, if you got in at here and you got out at here, you only make a little bit. So what's the secret? The secret is you don't buy when it enters 30. You buy when it exits 30. Okay, this 30 line. So let's say you buy it here, you're buying it right at the bottom. See? you're buying it right at the bottom. At here, that's not when it exits, but when it goes to here, that's when it reaches here at this point, the lowest point. So even if you didn't catch it here, you can catch it up a little bit here. That's still very good, right? And then you keep let it going up, let it go up and up and up and up and up. So it enters 70. Just leave it there. Keep going up and up and up. Here is the exit 70. That's when you want to sell, right? It's not the very top, but it's fairly close. So if you actually see it going back in and out here, if you exit here, that's at the very top. So when you click exit, it goes down a little bit. Let's say it goes down a little bit, that's when you exit. Still very good. So you'll be entering here and be selling here. So you see, that's how you use the RSI. That's how it can be effective, and that is how it changed my game. In the beginning I was losing and I'm making mistakes and I was using so many indicators. My chart's pretty much like a battlefield, right? And even though I was using a lot of indicators and all that, but I was losing money, right? And then later on, once I really know how to use just a couple of indicators, I was starting to make money. And RSI was one of the major ones that helped a lot. Now, do I use RSI anymore? Only on occasion and now, but now I trade options, so that's different. Anyway, that's how it works, right? As you can see, sometimes it goes back in, it goes back out. So these things do happen, but like this one, see? If you here, it's only at this point, but when you exit, that's at the peak, right? That's where you want to exit. So, and this is the exit here, which is at the bottom, right? If you get in here and you exit there, that's pretty good. So that's the difference, and that's how you use RSI effectively. And so I hope that it will, with what you've seen here, it would change how you'll be able to trade and make more profits, how it can be a game changer for you, just like it did for me when I was a newbie. Now is the bonus part for watching this far. Here's another use of RSI that a lot of people don't know about. Utilizing this and combining with what you've learned earlier, you've got pretty much the full power of RSI. Of course, there is the RSI divergence thing, but I don't think it would help that much more. So let's dive right into it. So as an added bonus for watching this video for this long, I'm going to give you some extra bonus for using RSI as promised. So as you can see with RSI, there is a line at the 30 level and a line at 70 level, right? And I've explained how to use them correctly. Well, for this added bonus, there is actually an invisible level that is actually very important, which is the 50 level. If you use this line at the 50, I put a line there in blue, so you can see it's easier to see. Now, why is this level important and what is it used for? Well, when you have at the 50 line, what you can do is when this on an RSI, when you see it crosses 50, what that means is that it's changing direction. This one, it's going up, so it's changing from downward to upward. So at 50 right here, as you can see, it's going up. This is going down and it's consolidating, right? But you don't know when it's going to go up or if it's going to be continuing going down. You don't know. But when you see it crosses 50, that is when it's changing direction. It's going up because it's crossing upward, right? So now let's go over here. Look at this 50 right here. Okay, so it's going up all the way up and it's consolidating, going zigzagging, and right here at this 50 level, that when it's going down, right, it's on a downward. So at 50 right there, it's going down. As you can see, it's going down, 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 all the way up, down to here. And just when it crosses 50 right there, it's going up again. Okay, and this part, it's down and up and down and up, and it's keep crossing the 50. Okay, but this point, and this is a significant point right here at 50, as you can see right there, it's downward and keep going downward. That's when it's changing direction. It's going down, all the way down, and it's staying below 50, right? As you can see this line, it's keep going, staying below 50. Here it crosses 50, that's when it's changing direction. It's up, right? And here down, right there, that's when it's most significant point. That's when it's at the right point of changing direction. Right there, it shoots right down. So this invisible line would tell you the direction of the chart. So if you are using RSI, make sure to include a line here on the 50 level to help you to identify the direction of the chart. Okay, and this is the buy and sell signal, and this is the change of direction. So over here, when it crosses 50, it's changing direction down, and it's keep staying below there. That means it's still at the it's still going down. It's not changing direction until this point right there. Crosses 50, boom, it goes up. So with so many examples, it seems to be quite accurate, right? And I've been using this in at my early stage of day trading to help me identify buying and selling, and at the same time the direction of the chart, and has been a game changer for me, especially with RSI. Okay, and I hope that it can help you to become a game changer for you as well. And if you're a newbie, this will definitely help you. And if you've been using RSI and not using correctly, this is going to be an eye-opener for you. Okay, so I hope you like this video. Make sure to subscribe and get notified when my next video is out. After the screen video recording, I went out to enjoy the nice weather and cherry blossoms, as you can see. What I have shown you today is what changed my game from red days to green days. Watch it again and again to get a full understanding and test it out. Perhaps test on a demo account first. That's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it and learned something valuable. If you want to watch more videos like this, make sure to subscribe and get notified. To learn more about trading, there's a section in my Discord server that provides more training. It's free to join, and the link is in the description below. Until next time, I'll see you on the next video.